Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars at Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes taking on a team looking for its first win, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Dukes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars' offense will go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll...
I like it, do it. I like it.
Flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
The short hands, it's Graham. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and the quarterback can go in the other direction.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Dukes offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got kind of receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Makes the grab. It's Flowers. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding its blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And keep going.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the tight end. Try to get it to the edge. He's in open space downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
The throw. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, James Madison. Can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quick strike complete. Couldn't find any more room off the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical.
Leave her alone, bro. She don't want to play no more. Leave her alone. God dang.
Breaks into the open.
Didn't do it.
Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. First down here for the offense. Holds and fires complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
Don't push her into the wall. Get off her. Sit down. Time to chill out. Let somebody get hurt.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. On the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And how many first downs is that, guys, on this drive alone? This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Might be changing the route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Boy, that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage of the defense in the red zone. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the completion.
They'll send it back in motion.
Mike, just stop fucking screaming in my ear, man.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We were able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Touch pass on the right. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Why are you there first?
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Flowers. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. And back to the air on second down. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice game.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, James Madison. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Mawe. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Jaguars racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Under fire. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable.
The Jaguars will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Winston. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on 3rd down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
And the Dukes will try to pick it up on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines on it. Listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page. You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football is coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive out of the half, they do exactly that.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Holds it in, the first down and more. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Looking left. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, short completion, setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, South Alabama. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Hey, you stepped out of bounds.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 5 over Navy. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw it. Going for it all. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Dukes are on the move. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his tight end. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Flowers. Touchdown, Dukes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Bulldozes his way through. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
That's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep
turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Got it in the middle, it's Winston. He breaks a tackle, and he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Flowers. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. And after this play, the cake will be baked. looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks